Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have here my boyfriend Paul next to me.
Hello.
Because we're both going to be making this video for you all. The main reason I have Paul here is because I feel like he's a little bit more experienced with stocks. Although, I mean, he's no expert. We're no financial advisors or anything like that, so that's a little disclaimer. But a couple of you guys actually reached out and were really interested when I mentioned me talking about stocks and investing and all of that, and you guys really wanted to see my stock portfolio as well as Paul's. So we're both here to kind of show you guys and tell you guys a little bit, I guess, about our journey with stocks and all of that. So yeah, Paul's here.
A little bit of what I want to say is I've been investing in stocks for about 2 years now. Romina, almost a year now. And not all the stocks that you pick are going to be profitable, but for the most part, what I have seen and the people that I study and watch to help me out, overall I'm up in profits. So that's what I'm going to hopefully share with you all. But again, it's not me telling you that these are the ones that you need to pick. It's more just giving you different companies, showing you different stocks that I've owned in my portfolio.
And I feel like it was very much about like the time that you got them in too.
Also that.
So that has a lot to do. So just because we have certain stocks doesn't mean that it's good to get them now for you guys.
Exactly.
So the main app that we use, or that I use, I don't know if Paul uses something else. Do you?
Main app is Robinhood. That's the one that we both use. But I also use Webull. That one I'm still learning, but Robinhood for sure is for beginners.
Yeah, so I absolutely love Robinhood, and that's the only one I've ever had. So I believe they have a whole referral system. If you guys are interested in getting, I believe, a free stock, then I will go ahead and leave my link down below. If you guys are interested in investing or want to try it out, and it's a free stock. So I'm pretty sure you guys get a free stock and I get a free stock, but okay. So now that we've gotten that out of the way and kind of the intro to this video, I do want to mention a really funny story about me and how I got into stocks. So like Paul mentioned, he has been investing in stocks
for about 2 years now.
For about 2 years. So I believe in the beginning of 2020, I was like, you know what, I can see that, you know, you're making a profit and you're doing good with stocks. So teach me, like, I want to start investing in stocks too. And it's so funny because I'll show you guys when I started investing, but I believe it was like right before the market crashed, and it was the worst.
It was probably the worst time to start. But yet, as you'll see, she ended it in a good way.
Yeah, it ended in a good way. Yeah. So, I mean, I would have been better off starting when it crashed, but there was no way of me knowing that the market
can predict it.
There was no way of us knowing that the market was going to crash. But I was very, very sad, I'm gonna say, in the beginning, because everything started going down and I was like, oh my god, my money. So there's
always a risk factor.
Yeah, there's definitely always a risk factor in investing with everything else, but you will see that if you start, I don't know, like analyzing certain stocks and just seeing like patterns and seeing what's up and coming and all of that.
Just researching for yourself, like the best person that you can trust is yourself. And if you've done the work and the research to see if the company that you want to buy stock in is going to be profitable, then I feel like just you did the work, go for it.
Exactly.
I will have her link the people that I do watch and help me with my stocks, because they are very beginner friendly and honestly they give great information for free. So it's really good.
So I guess we'll just get right into it. So Paul is going to start with his portfolio.
So this is my stock portfolio on Robinhood. And currently I have $10,000 in my portfolio. I've invested probably, half of that, because you can see right here at the top, that green like percentage is how much I've made in like all time.
So he's made his money back.
I've made my money.
100%, right?
Yeah, I've made 137% back, which is something that you can't find in like banks for your savings account. They're even less than 1% return a year. So that's why I really began looking for different ways to make more money. So I think I've started to get the hang of it and all that. So let me just go through what Robinhood really is. So right here, your buying power, that's how much money you have to buy more shares of stocks in different companies. Here you have different like news of different companies that have gone up, down, or anything in between. And these are the stocks that I own. So they have ticker symbols. So KO is for Coca-Cola. That was probably my longest stock that I've owned. And I only have 5 shares because I started very small and I never went back to get more. So again, I'll just go through some of the big ones. Like Tesla is probably one of my best stocks that I got. I got really lucky with that.
Oh my God, funny story with Tesla. I remember when Paul got his first Tesla stock, and I think it was like $180.
Yeah,
right?
I bought it for $180.
And at that time, he didn't want to risk it and buy another stock.
Essentially, it was more, I was still starting off. I was new to stocks, and I was scared that $180 is a lot of money, so I didn't want to buy too many. But then out of nowhere, it just skyrocketed, and it got up to $2,000 probably a year ago. And the reason why it says 763 right now is because they did a 5-to-1 split. So essentially the $2,000 stock was divided by 5 and went all the way to $400, and now it's risen up again to 763. So overall, you can see right here in the total return that I've gotten 1,930% back
because of the split.
Because of the split.
Low you got it.
Yeah, and if you guys saw in my buying power why I had so much is because I just sold my shares from Tesla. I had 5 because of the split, and now I have 1. So I sold 4 of them. Another cool one was Uber. That one just went public last year, and by going public I mean it was available to buy. And this one I got pretty low, so I have 15 shares of it, and my average cost is $23.52, and now it's at $52. So I've basically doubled my money, and I'm up 123%. So another great stock tone. But I'm gonna show you one that was not a good decision.
Oh my God.
This one is Carnival Cruise, ticker symbol CCL. No one predicted,
cruises,
the Rona to stop.
And cruise stocks were probably the worst
Yes.
that you could have gotten.
So my average cost here is $36.18, and it's at 2036. So I've lost 43%. Basically, it's $460 that I've lost. So I could sell it for a loss, but I'm going to hold off and hopefully maybe it goes up some more, so just so I don't lose too much. Foot Locker, this one's a really great one. I love it not only because I know what I'm buying into, because I go to Foot Lockers myself, but this one right here, I don't know if you can like point at it, but it has a dividend and a yield. So a dividend is essentially every 3 months, this stock is going to pay me out a little bit. And that's just how the company pays back their shareholders. And
so there's a lot to like the different stocks there are.
Yeah.
That we could probably not cover in this video because this is just our portfolio video. But I'm pretty sure that if you guys are interested, Paul could probably go more into detail with that over on his channel. So definitely be sure to leave a link for that down below. And if you guys are interested in that, and maybe Paul can make a video all about that.
Yeah. Let me just, I guess, go through what Robinhood does. So these are all the stocks that I own. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 11 stocks, 1 cryptocurrency stock. Cryptocurrency is going crazy right now.
Yeah.
And then I have like my watch list. So I divided into which stocks pay me dividends. So pay me out every 3 months. And then stocks that I'm thinking about buying or seeing how like the market plays with them.
Yeah, so it's nice that you have a section for that too.
Exactly.
For stocks that you're watching.
And then it has like these other features. So Robinhood also has this cash account where it pays you out 0.3% annually. So again, this is more than like your standard savings account in your brick and mortar bank. Here you just go and search up any company. Personally, I would not use this 100 most popular. It's just, I would stay away from it. But
tip.
Exactly, that's a big tip. Stay away from the 100 most popular. Just because it's popular doesn't mean you should buy it. Do your own research. And then here is just like basically your notifications of what you've done in the past. I don't know. I guess just in the past. I didn't even know it goes pretty deep. And then here's just your account with, again, everything else that I guess is more personal to like your personal information. But essentially, it's very simple, easy stock portfolio manager, I guess. And yeah, one of the best parts is that it is free trades. So before you would have to pay $20 to either buy or sell a stock, but because of Robinhood, almost all, if not all, the brokerages are now free. So that's good.
Wow.
Yeah. So hopefully you enjoyed. If you want me to go into more depth of my portfolio, then yeah, let me know. But now we'll transition to hers.
Okay, so now we're going to move on to my stock portfolio, which is not as perfect as Paul, because like I mentioned, I did start when I did. My man has 137% return rate. Like,
I could have had more too, but I sold out of Tesla.
oh yeah, he sold out of Tesla and then it went up like 200, 100.
It went up $100, so with
We had
4
4.
shares, then that's 400
So
bucks.
there's always a risk to everything,
Yeah.
especially when you're investing money. But at the end of the day, I do think that if you do your research and you know kind of what you're doing, then it's worth it,
Yeah,
I think.
you'll essentially make money in the long run if you do your own work. But
there's a lot of factors. Yeah, you have to do your own work, your research. You have to have the money, the extra money to be able to invest in that.
If you saw, I only had like 5 shares of Coca-Cola, and that was how you should start. Start small if you don't want to risk it all. Like, you don't have to. There are people that go in with $50,000 just trying to, buy stocks and sell and do all these crazy. If you're not comfortable with that, like I wasn't, you know, just go small. Do something, a $20
Yeah,
stock,
like you guys go at your own pace.
Exactly.
Like I have not invested a ton of money into this. I mean, I've invested a pretty good amount of money. We'll see. Okay, so
let's check out her portfolio.
So now we're gonna go into my portfolio, which I don't think Paul.
I honestly haven't really looked at it. I've helped her pick which stocks.
He helped me in the beginning, but then I actually purchased 2 stocks without telling Paul about them. So Paul's gonna see them today.
Yeah.
And at first I was very like, because okay, there's a risk with stocks. And when I bought a stock, I got them for way too high of a price. But then they ended up going back up. So
that's good.
That's the good part about this. And like I mentioned, since I got into it at like the worst time ever, it couldn't have gone any lower. So now
there is one other tip that I want to say before we get into hers. If you buy a stock, let's say it's at $20 and it goes down to 15, think of it like, if you really believe in that company, buy it at 15 so your cost average goes down to 17 and a half. So it's essentially you're getting that stock on sale. That's the way that I think of it. Obviously, if it's some random company and it drops super low and you're just like, oh no, should I buy it? Maybe that's one to stay away. But if you did your work, then think of it always like a sale.
Did you go to 1 year or all time?
I did all time.
Okay.
Because mine.
Okay, so first I'm gonna go to all time, and I actually hadn't seen this number, but I'm actually 57.32% up. So I'm $1,000 up, which is a lot of
really
money.
Good. Yeah.
It's crazy that I see that. But okay, I'm gonna hand it over to Paul because Paul kind of knows
all right.
more about this than me.
Again, I haven't seen her portfolio in a while.
But I pretty much have some of the ones that you have.
Perfect.
Most of the ones that you have.
So let's see how it goes. So she has $2,750 invested. Her all-time return is 57%, which is great. A good investor is usually up only 20%, so we're good. We're good now. Yeah, right here you can see it says invite a friend and get a free stock. So you essentially, you invite a friend, you get a free stock, and she'd get a free stock too. And let's look at her portfolio now. So she has Uber, just like myself. Let's check it out, her cost average. So she has 4 shares, which isn't bad. You can even have one. Like
I wish I would have gotten more, but it's way too high for me to.
now it's at 52, and her cost average is 28. It's almost at 100% return. Like that's great. That's honestly great. So CCL was one that I told her to get in, and then it just tanked.
Where did I get it at? Let's see. I got it at, I think lower than you, 30.46.
It's lower than me, but still. Yeah.
Especially because Carnival Cruise went down all the way to like $7.
It went down to like $7. So if you would have gotten at 7 and now it's at 20, you're making a profit.
But imagine like how I felt when I got it at 30 and I saw it at 7.
I felt so bad.
Yeah.
But it happens, and yeah, it could help you with your taxes too. But that's a different topic. Doesn't matter. A couple cool ones that I used to have are Eli, the ticker symbol, which is Callaway. It's essentially a golf company. I like this one again because that's a good average. Wow, you doubled it. Yeah, that one's 107 return, and this one is a dividend stock, so she gets reoccurring payments every 3 months. Revolve is a great one. This is like a sort of high. Wow, it's already 34. You see, so this one I had and I sold it at 22, and now it's at 34. If I would have held, wow, that's great. And I did make a profit on that one, so I could have made so much money. Jeez, she's up 160%. This is amazing. This, if you don't know, like again, you can like search up these companies online. Really simple. I think that one's like a higher end.
Then the one that I lost money in, I think, was Apple. Because,
you have Apple?
Yeah, so I got Apple because they also did the whole split. So I was like, okay, I want to buy it, but I think I bought it at way too high because I got it at 134 and it's 127. I mean, it's not that much off, but
I usually like to see the 3. I like to check the 3 months.
But I didn't get it at the lowest point. I just wanted to get in there. So.
And then you can press your finger where you want, and you can check. So
yeah, so I wish I would have gotten like 108.
So 108 right there could have been like the lowest. Or you could also check right here at the 52-week high and 52-week low. So it was at $53 at one point throughout like a year ago. So that's usually like some things that you just learn over time when you figure out how to use the app and like the whole Robinhood platform. What else? You got Tesla.
I did.
I didn't know she got Tesla.
No, and I got Tesla really expensive. So then I lost money, but then I
she got it at $470.
That's so expensive.
But she's up almost $300. I didn't even know she had Tesla.
I know.
Wow. And you see that one share.
But imagine me knowing that Paul got it at 180. When I paid $470 for it, I was like, oh my God, I better make my money.
And like the crazy thing is with this Tesla stock that I got, because I bought it before the 5-to-1 split, that 180 turned into a cost average of $37. So I paid $37 for Tesla. Yeah. And Dropbox, I've been pushing her to buy Dropbox for a while now. I think Dropbox is going to be really big. The person that I watch is like
what did I get it at?
Super bullish on this.
Okay.
So 1974 is great. I feel like once it hits $25, it's not going to come back down. It's going to stay there and then just take off. So that was a big one. But yeah, so let's see if she has like on her watch list, she has Walgreens. Walgreens is going to be cool just because, you know, like the vaccines and everything. So that one, nice to look at.
One main one that I want to talk about on my watch list that I wanted to get, and I should have just gone with my gut. Guys, you got to go with your gut because I told Paul about Shopify. This is prior to me moving my shop from Etsy to Shopify, and I don't know why. I just wanted to get Shopify because I knew that there was a lot of other shops going into Shopify, and everyone was just leaving Etsy and going into Shopify. And this was at $300 when I wanted to get it, and Paul was like,
I thought it was too expensive, and now it's at $1,090. It's gone up
Imagine if I would have gotten Shopify then, guys.
162% in 1 year. And this is around the time, maybe like a month in, but this is around the time when she started, and that's when she said, oh, maybe I should buy Shopify.
Yeah.
So that's a great one to pick. It might even still be a buy, but who has $1,000 to spend like that, you know? And if you keep scrolling down on Robinhood, you can see like what analysts are saying about this one. So 44% of analysts say it's a buy. But again, this one's a little too high for me, so I wouldn't get it now. But what if it goes up another 100%? Right? You know, like you'll make your money. But that's just how it is. Sometimes you lose, sometimes you win.
You win some, you lose some.
Exactly. You get it right on the good time and ride the wave, or like her start and then crash for the next 3 weeks. But she came back up.
Yeah, so I'm back up, and I feel, you know, great about starting with the whole investing and stocks and all of that. So definitely suggest that you guys at least look into it, research a little bit, see if it's something that you would want to start.
I personally think that diversifying your money in different places will benefit you in the long run. Definitely. Again, don't put all your money in the stock market. Like, don't keep all your money in one basket. You know, just put yourself in different positions to try to see, learn. Honestly, that's the best part. If you'll just learn something new at the end of the day.
Yeah, so that is pretty much it for our stock portfolio video. I really hope you guys enjoyed kind of taking a look at what we are both investing in. Please do not forget to, as always, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you guys are not subscribed already. Let me know if you guys would like to see more videos like these, or also check out Paul over on his channel, Vinty Stash. Let him know that you guys would like to see more videos like these from him as well. And hopefully I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye guys. Thanks for being here, Poppy.